So the last one is the judgment. So the first tool in trying to come up with your art criticism, there's description. Second one would be analysis. The third one would be interpretation, and the last one would be judgment. Okay. So what do we have to do when we do judgment, or when we try to come up with some judgment on a particular subject or piece of art? Okay. So in trying to come up with our judgment, then we usually ask this question. We usually have this in our mind. In judging, what does this piece mean to me or to the full world? So a while ago, when we interpreted, we were trying to assume what does the artist is trying to come up with this art piece, and then you come up with your own assumption, and then you mix your assumption and the artist's assumption based on your experiences and imaginations and experiences. But now we are really thinking out of the box. We're really moving out of the box, or we're really uh, we're really getting far from the actual art piece or the physical attributes of the art piece. Okay, so when in judging, we try to come up with the meaning of the artist to you, personal on a personal basis, and and on a communal basis or worldwide perspective or global perspective. Okay, so you come up with the following questions like, did the artist use the formalistic elements to convey his message well? Do you think this is a successful subject in a work of art or art piece? So does the study of similarities and difference appear in this output, or is this art piece or output significant to the society or to the whole world? Things like this. Okay, so there are also basic questions that can help us shape our judgment. Like for example, you can ask this question so that you can come up with a better judgment about a particular art. Like, what do you think that this work? Why do you think that this work has intrinsic value or worth? So you see, it's like you have to think uh, on a deeper sense. Or what is the value that you find in the out in the in this sample work of art? For example, is it beautiful work of art, or does it convey important social message, or what is the social cultural value or purpose of this art? What is the art effects to the way that you look at the world, to the way how you formulate your insights, or to the way how you affirm or reaffirms your religious beliefs, things like this. Okay, so you can also come up with a better judgment out of the question, which is this way. Do you think that the artwork has benefit for others? Do you find that the work communicate an idea? Does the word communicate a feeling or principle that would have value for you and others? Or you can also throw this question like, do you think that the artwork has a benefit for you or the others? Or how does this art meet the interpretation, your personal interpretation and the worldwide interpretation? What kind of an effect do you think that the work could have for others? So it's like you are already talking about the global impact or the broader impact of the art to you and to others, okay? And to the whole world as well. So you can also push through with this question. What do you base this opinion on? The use of elements of art, lack of personal expression, the work lacks a major focus. So you try to explore your criticism of the artwork as much as you would in any positive perception, you try to realize that your own taste and prejudices may enter into your criticism, give your positive and negative perception. So when you try to come up with a better judgment, you just don't look into the positive sides of things. You just don't look into beauty or beautiful side of things, but you try to consolidate the good side and the bad side of the artist, what the negative impact and the positive impact of this particular artwork, and you consolidate and put value to your judgment. Okay, so it doesn't mean that when it's beautiful, it has values already, or it doesn't mean that it's positive there, it has its value already on a broader perspective. Why? Because we need the negative and positive. In real life, we need positivity and negativity to come up with a balanced well-being. And so with our judgment in in our doing our art criticism. So these are the things that we have to to realize, and these are the things that we have to contemplate on as we try to come up with a better art criticism. Okay, so I want you to at least master or memorize this line. Art is something that makes you breathe with a different kind of happiness. Okay, so that's all for now, class. So I want you to review this. When I post this on the GC, I want you to review all of the tools in 4 steps in coming up with your art criticism. So God bless everyone. Have a nice day. I love you all.